Hey y'all, this is part two of graphing with linear functions. As you remember, the EQ is currently what are the two ways we can graph a function. We already talked about one way, and we're going to learn the second way. And hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be able to explain both ways. So the way I'm about to show you, you want to make sure that your equation is in what we call standard form. Standard form is written as ax plus by is equal to c. One thing that you're going to notice when it's written in this form is that if I split my equation, my x and my y term are on this side, and then just my number is on the right hand side of the equal. Easy way to figure out if it's in standard form. So if I have 2x plus 3y is equal to 12, it's standard form because there's my x, there's my y, and here's my number, right? So very easy way to determine if it's written in standard form. So let's go ahead and look at this first example. So we have 2x plus y is equal to 8, and we're trying to figure out if this is written in standard form. So when I look at my left-hand side, I have my x and I have my y, and then on my right-hand side, I have the number. So yes, this is in standard form. Um, Again, soon you'll be able to start recognizing it without having to write that down. So in order to graph it, we can solve for y and graph it that way, find the y-intercept and all that good stuff. But we're actually going to use something different in order to graph this. We're going to find two things. We're going to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept. And we're going to use those two things to graph our equation. So the thing that you need to remember about the x-intercept is that y will always be equal to 0. And that's for every single function that you learn throughout math, whether it's a sine function, cosine function, exponential function, linear function, quadratic function. The x-intercept, in order to find it, y will always be 0. So I'm going to write the equation. So we have 2x plus y is equal to 8. Now if I plug in 0 for y, we know 0 represents nothing. So it's like that number's not even there. So I'm going to erase it because it's not there. Bam. So essentially all we have is 2x is equal to 8. So all I have to do is divide both sides by 2. Let me pull this down just a tad bit. And so you can see that we have x. My pen got big. We have x is equal to 4. Too small. X is equal to 4. So we have 4 for my x, and we're going to have 0 for the y, because we always write an ordered pair as x comma y. So that's 1 point. I'm going to go ahead and plot that. So I'm going to go over to 4 comma 0. So we have that point there. Now for my y-intercept, we know that x will always be equal to 0. So if I write the equation they gave me, and 2x plus y equals 8, I'm going to substitute in 0 for x. What is 2 times 0? That is 0. So essentially it's like this is not even there. It's gone. And so now all we have to do is solve for y. And if you look at it, y is already solved for. So y is equal to 8. So our y-intercept is 0 comma 8. So I'm going to put a dot at 0 comma 8, which is up there. And then all I do, I connect my line, and bam, there's my linear function graphed. So let's try another one. So what two things are we going to, or first of all, is this standard form, yes or no? Yes, it is. We have x and y on the left and we have our number on the right. So we're going to find the x-intercept first. So what do we always find? Or what is always true? Y is equal to 0. So I'm going to write my function 2x plus 5y is equal to 10. If I plug in 0 here, what happens to that? Or what's 5 times 0? 0. So it's like it's not even there. So it goes away. And then all we have to do is divide by 2. So my x-intercept is going to be 5, 0. So I'm going to put that point on my x-axis, 5, 0. So I want to make it a little darker. There we go. And then let's find the y-intercept. So for my y-intercept, what is always true? X is equal to 0. So I write the function they gave us, 2x plus 5y is equal to 10. Substitute in 0. 2 times 0 is 0. So it's like it's not even there. And then all I have to do is divide both sides by 5. And we get y is equal to 2. We have to write it as an ordered pair. So we have 0, 2. So I go to my graph. I find 2 on the y. And bam, I have my 2 points. So it's going to look something like that. So again, all you have to do is find the x-intercept, find the y-intercept, and plot. So let's do one more. So again, we're going to find the x-intercept. Remember, y is always equal to 0. I'm going to write my function. Substitute in 0. 3 times 0 is 0. So it's like it's not even there. And so I have a negative 2 in front of the x. I divide both sides by negative 2. And we get x is equal to a positive 3. So we have positive 3, 0. So I go over here, put that first dot there. And now I'm going to find the y-intercept. And what is always true about the y-intercept? X is equal to 0. So I write my original equation, 3y minus 2x equals negative 6. I plug in 0. Negative 2 times 0 is 0. So it's like it's not even there. So all that is gone. And then all I have to do is divide both sides by 3. And we get y is equal to negative 2. And we have to write it as an ordered pair, 0, negative 2. So now I'm going to plot 0, negative 2. So 0 down to negative 2. And then I can connect my dots. So it'll probably look something like that. Bam. So I hope this video helped. Remember, if it's in standard form, just find the x-intercept and the y-intercept real quick. And then plot those points. Take a straight edge, draw a line through it. It's that simple. I really hope this video helped. If you have questions, again, please feel free to ask your teacher, or you can start this video over again. Y'all have a good one.